Hey folks, hope you're enjoying the heat. I wanted to do a little piece on shipping koi. I totally get that a lot of people want to see the fish in person, that me included, but sometimes it's not possible for a variety of reasons. Or you might say, you might see a fish for sale the opposite end of the country. And is it really worth making the journey to see a 25 quid toe sight? So there's things you can do to stack the odds in your favour of receiving a good healthy fish. It's not going to cause you any issues. Ultimately you've got to put some trust in the dealer that's sending it out. So what do? Well, I'm just prepping here a couple of sockeye toe sight here going out, and so we do a video, a pre-packing video of the fish in the bowl, shown fully, so if there's any issue there it would be visible. That's good for the customer, it's good for us, because then if we need to make a claim because the fish has turned up in a bit of a state, we can prove with a timestamp and everything that it left in the right order. So yeah, it just gives a little bit more confidence to people buying online. I'm not aware that anybody else does that. If you do, good on you. And in addition to that, I've seen some pretty awful unboxings on online, so I never actually thought I'd have to do a video like this, but those type of unboxings, that makes it more difficult to convince people that buying live fish online needn't be risky. So I'm going to take you through the type of thing I've seen online. Now don't get me wrong, as always there are a multitude of superb dealers out there that put animal welfare first, but there's an increasing number, it seems, that just jump on to try and make a quick buck, and try to cut costs or whatever. Whether it's cutting costs or whether it's just volume sales, they're clearly not taking the care that they should be with the preparation of the fish before they're going out. So yeah, if you stick with me, I'll show you what we do, but I'll show you a snippet. I've done a mock-up of some of the types of boxes that I've seen being opened online, and then I'm going to show you the way that we do it, and maybe then you'll have the confidence to give us a go. Right, cheers guys. Hi mate, so here's your pre-packing video of your two sockeye toe sight. All good. So any issues, or if they don't arrive in this condition, let me know. Cheers, Paul. Right, so here's the mock-up of some of the shit I've seen with unboxings online. Took me 2 minutes to do. Says it all. So obviously open the box. Simply, obviously I've not put a fish in this. You've got the bag rolling around, no support, big gaps, no instructions on what to do, and in some cases single bag only. You're just asking for trouble, and from an animal welfare point of view, that's absolutely disgusting. So what we do, I thought, was just standard, but evidently it's not. So we do it like this, or a variation of this. This is a genuine box, it is going out. We've got two toe sight in there, we saw earlier. So start with some heavy duty foam. The box is already double So the foam covers the entire base. So then, and this really should be a given, but I have dealt with a dealer in the past who's now no more, thank goodness. He didn't even use oxygen in his shipping. Simply trapped air in there, which is again appalling. That's one of the reasons. Excuse me. That's one of the reasons he's no longer trading. Okay. Yeah, I'm on my own. I haven't got a beautiful assistant, so bear with me. So, one elastic band around the top. Now these elastic bands are very deceptive. I've tried all sorts, and these are by far the best. They're incredibly thin, but they're made from real rubber. We've never been let down with one of these. So we double up on there. So got 2 elastic bands on there. Then, much easier if there's 2 of you. The correct way to do this is actually to put the second bag the opposite way around. Tip that over. Because as long as you're happy with your bag supplier and you're confident in your bags themselves, the weak spot is the is where you've tied it off. So you don't want both weak spots at the same end. So again, nice and tight. And of course, oh yes, so elastic band again. Yeah, I ordered these in error initially, and I just messed around with them. They were stronger than anything else I've got, and I've tried them against all of the bands, and these are absolutely spot on. So, already shown you, we've got the high density foam in there. So, fish now double bagged. That foam is preventing any excess movement because we're down the side there. Now the weather is warmer and we did suspend deliveries, so this is the first time it's going out in a few days. So simple, frozen water again. We don't want that leaking all over our cardboard box will fall to pieces. So that's tied off. Keep the fish cool. Yeah, and we've got packing there. We use these or a variant of these. And then something else. You know, not everyone's a polished koi keeper. You know, some people receive the fish and just tip them straight in the water, so straight in the pond. And it's easy to be critical of that, but if they don't know any different, if it's the first, you know, it could be the first koi being added into the pond. So we need a little bit of guidance. We have to treat everyone as though they need that little bit of advice. So there we go. Introducing your new koi. Tells you how we'd ideally recommend you do it. So it's bullet pointed, float bag on surface of pond, add pond water to a bowl. After half an hour, release the koi and water from the bag into the bowl. Allow a couple of minutes before safely placing your new koi into your pond. And then of course, with all new koi, we'd sort of recommend quarantining for a period, but of course that's not often practical. So, instructions. Put them in there. Oh, that ain't going nowhere. and then we just heavy duty tape, really got the town on it, and that should turn up in good order with the customer at the other end. So that's how it should be done. That's how I thought everybody did it, but sadly that's not the case. So if you have got yourself a dealer and you're happy with the fish, but you're opening shit like the previous box, from an animal welfare point, I'd be raising that with them. So why is it coming in one bag with no padding whatsoever? And if the temperature is up, they should either suspend deliveries or at least have contingency where they can put ice packs in there. So I hope that gives you a little bit of confidence to give us a go. We've had no issues with deliveries, and if we did, it's just a case of getting in touch with us and we'll get things sorted. The fish health followed by customer service, they're the main two things. Profit and the rest of it comes after that. So that's why I'll never, if you judge somebody's success by the money they make, then I'm a very unsuccessful koi dealer. If you judge it by the fish health and the customer service, then you know I'm right up there. That's where I'd rather be. So enough waffling. I'll put details on if you want to join our WhatsApp group. We have auctions and various deals on there. So thanks for watching. Give us a try. If you're happy with the dealer that you've got and you're buying online, make sure they're doing this bit properly. They owe it to you, they owe it to the livestock. Okay, cheers guys.